subscribe to our channel, and hit the like button for more engaging content. As a devoted fan of Tolkien's Middle Earth, I find the introduction of Sauron's black blood in The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, to be an intriguing addition to the lore. Uh, and while it's not explicitly mentioned in Tolkien's works, the connection to Morgoth's black blood in the Silmarillion is a clever and plausible extension of his mythos. Warning. Spoilers for Rings of Power Season 2 ahead. So, in the Amazon Prime Video series, the Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, it's portrayed that Sauron has black blood. This trait links him to the initial Dark Lord, Morgoth. Although J.R.R. Tolkien didn't explicitly mention Sauron's black blood in his works, and no other Maya, the type of being Sauron originally was, is known to have had such blood at the events cool in mid-2007. And Charles Melton to power automatically stabilized as the serving party with many of the events who starts with the world. And the series has taken some creative liberties in this regard. However, considering Tolkien's descriptions of Morgoth in the Silmarillion, the darkened state of Sauron's blood could be a fitting supplement to the show. In the 6th episode of Season 2 of The Rings of Power, Sauron deceives Celebrimbor by getting him a vial filled with his own blood, pretending it's refined mithril. However, in the following episode, it's the dark hue of this blood that helps Celebrimbor recognize Anatar as the Dark Lord. This concept arises from the series itself, where Sauron's black blood is a key factor in exposing his true identity. Morgoth had black blood, so Sauron likely did too. Rings of Power is drawing from a deep cut canon detail in JRRC. Tolkien's work, The Silmarillion, we find a description of a fierce battle between Morgoth and Fingolfin, Feanor's half-brother. During this conflict, Morgoth sustained 7 wounds inflicted by Fingolfin. As the fight continued, the ground beneath Morgoth was pitted with holes filled with his dark, black blood. Although no explicit reason is given for this, it's worth noting that Tolkien's other writings mention that orcs also have black blood. Since neither Morgoth nor orcs were inherently evil, as conceived in the initial design of The Lord of the Rings, it's plausible to infer that black blood symbolizes their corruption. Initially, Sauron was a celestial being known as a Maya who worked alongside the Valar and Iluvatar during the formation of the universe, similar to Morgoth. However, after Morgoth took control as the Dark Lord on Middle-earth, Sauron joined him first as a spy in Valinor, then eventually becoming his right-hand man. The transformation from a benevolent Maya to Morgoth's servant was gradual. As hinted in the Rings of Power, this corruption may have caused Sauron's blood to change into the dark and bitter substance seen in Season 2. Sauron's black blood could actually be more than just blood. Um, um, Rings of Power takes blood a little further. The Rings of Power suggest that Sauron's essence or life force is not ordinary like that found in living beings. After being slain by Adar and the orcs, Sauron's dark blood seeped into the earth and solidified over time, reforming a new body. And Tolkien's works, Sauron's spirit survived after his physical body was destroyed, much like it took considerable time to regain enough power to manifest again. Essentially, the black blood in Rings of Power symbolizes this essence, indicating that the vitality leaking from Sauron and Morgoth by association, when hurt, is a profound aspect of their malevolent existence. And then the use of Sauron's black blood instead of mithril by Celebrimbor in crafting the Nine Rings suggests a powerful bond between the wearers and Sauron, potentially explaining their transformation into the ring wraiths of Lord of the Rings. In essence, this dark substance may symbolize the corruption and deterioration of a soul within the Rings of Power, implying that more characters could be tainted by it as the story unfolds. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.